Hello, and today we're going to talk about a module called the 4 years of sales. In ezfocus, most users will be familiar with what's called a 4-year view. A 4-year view of any SKU can be found in the product search bar for almost any market. You simply type the name of a SKU, click on the product code, and the product code loads what we call a 4-year view. This allows you to review all kinds of things about one particular product at once, things like distribution history by channel, sales history by channel, pricing history, ordering history, those kinds of things. What we're going to talk about today is a specific module called 4 years of sales. Now, the first thing you want to know about this report is that it's only available currently in Quebec and Ontario, and that's because that's where we get all of the required data at once, and that's where it's available for currently. If you have it showing under your market reports in other provinces, please just contact your client services team member and we can remove that for you. Much like the sales and inventory section or the monthly sales by product section, 4 years sales is one of the very few reports across ezfocus's platform that requires the user to choose the time frame. So almost every other report has relative time frame, which means that it's locked to the last completed period, and that allows you to look at things that way. But here in 4 years sales, nothing will load in the table unless the very first thing you do is choose a starting period. My recommendation is to always pick the January or April of the year before. It allows for the best kind of build of the report. So I would just scroll down, I would look for 2021 P11 or 2020 P11, and I would hit refresh. What you're going to notice about this module is that much the same way you can look at a 4 years view for anything this way, this report is actually going to give you a view of all of the SKUs within your portfolio with that same kind of 4 years view, but it's going to give it to you all in one page. And the most convenient feature of everything, of course, is if you scroll to the very bottom of the page, there's a grand total. So you're getting that 4-year view of sales, distribution total, and average pricing as a result of a 4-year view. So let's just take a moment and talk about what's actually available in this report. Just like a 4 years sales view, I know that P10 is closed and that P11 is ongoing. So this P11 number here is incomplete. It only represents some of the channel's weekly data that we've gotten thus far so far in the month. But you're able to see a fulsome 3 years of views, and if your year starts in the middle of the year like April or July, you can very easily reconfigure what the table will look like as far as a starting period goes. Distribution won't post until a year is fully published. Now, if you're curious about what the definition of the distributions are, because this report is only available in Quebec and Ontario, we're only talking about retail channel and its inventory based on stores with a bottle. Again, if you wanted more distribution options, you can go to the distribution report depending on what province you're in. And one of the reasons that, like I said, that this report is only available in Quebec and Ontario is because these 4 key types of data here are available in both of those markets. So you can look at just a 2-year view of sales for all your products, or I can include 2 years of distribution, 2 years of pricing, and 2 years of promo history as well. The feedback we've gotten from our users is the ability to see promo, price, distribution, and sales stacked on top of each other is really going to let you identify the why between the ebbs and flows of your distribution and sales when you've got these 4 pieces of key information all in one place. Now, if you wanted to look comparatively at brands in a category, you could do that as well. You can do things like filter on listing types or customer types. You can do things like show me a category. So if you pick one category, then it will bring in all of the brands of that category versus just your brands that load as a default. And of course I can toggle between the different measures as well if I like. One final thought that I'd like to offer for our Ontario users is this is an excellent view to look at a grocery channel view, because you're able to take a specific measure. So if we put everything in 9-liter cases and we pick any wine or beer or cooler beer or wine or cider category that's available in the grocery channel, and we just look at the listing types that are available in that grocery channel. It's going to give us a view of category and pricing and promos over that same view. So you just have to keep in mind that something like the distribution option in a report like this won't be really useful because you'd be overlaying LCBO distribution into a view of grocery sales in this case. But being able to see an overlay of your LCBO promotions, many of which download to the grocery channel, as well as pricing and sales over that time frame for a specific channel, is going to be really helpful to figure out how you're doing compared to your competitor in this emerging channel. Because this report can be heavy, and we also give our users the option to format what type of PDF it will be exported in, and this report can be exported to Excel or PDF. Excel if you need to do additional analysis.